you, it's a lot of stuff that people are saying. They still talking about boycotting the Asian community because they took out one of our own and they're not going to say anything and they treating us really bad out here in these streets. But guess what? You got some black people that's siding with the Asians. And then you got the Asians that are kicking back. Y'all got to watch this video. There's so much stuff we got to talk about on here. I need everybody to comment. And I just want to say, thank everybody for liking, sharing, and subscribing to this YouTube channel. You know I love you, baby. All right, so let's see what's going on out here in these streets. Are y'all ready?
And another thing, I ain't never seen no Asian people at no black salon. Ain't never seen no Asian people at a soul food restaurant. Ain't never seen that. Ain't never seen no Asian person at the barbershop. I ain't never seen it. Nah, I know Asian people go to their own Asian people. They do. Asian people support each other. If they got a barbershop, the Asian people going to there to get their hair cut. They don't go to black places, salons to get their hair done. They go to each other. Like I said the other day, I never seen Asians in the nail shop unless they work there. That's funny.
And shout out to all the black folks that's standing on business when it comes to this boycott, because every Asian store that I passed by today was either completely empty or totally closed. So shout out to y'all for actually using this opportunity to stand on business. But to all my good folks who keep jumping in my comment section talking about why don't y'all boycott TikTok? Why the hell would we do something like that? Why would I do something like that? TikTok pays me on time every single month. So until that stops happening, I'll be here. But you should probably boycott TikTok because guess what? A lot of y'all are getting paid nothing to trolling people comments. So I would advise you to go do something productive and stop telling people that, oh, everything is made in China. It's only made in China because of their cheap labor. Everything that's made over there can be made in America. But the thing is you have to pay American workers a livable wage. We're not going to sit inside sweatshops for $2 a fucking hour and make all of these products. So it's not the flex that you think it is. That's why most things are made over there.
So what if black people are boycotting Asian businesses? If that's what it takes to wake our community up, more power to them. And I really need Asians to wake the fuck up. Because I am tired of getting on this app every business week and having to talk about some fuck shit that some Asian person is doing to black people. There's so many other things I want to talk about on this app. Domestic violence prevention, mosquito brains, because that's what I got my PhD in. My writing process and how I write sci-fi novels and how I write, yes, the small business that I run because I write the sci-fi novels. But instead, no, I always see some Asian doing some model minority stuff and then I feel a moral imperative to talk about it because it ends up in the death of innocent people like Cyrus Carmack Belton. I am sick of watching our country slide into fascism and watch the Asian vote be split because so many of us want to ally ourselves with our oppressors. And in my personal life, I'm tired of not being able to trust Asian people that I meet because so many of you would throw Asian people under the bus for white acceptance. And on top of that, a number of my friends are black people, and I don't want to have anybody in my life who is unsafe for my friends. Model minority Asians are unsafe for Asians to be around as well, and they are potentially lethal for black people. I don't want that in my community. Get that out. And if these Asian stores close, like the ones that opened up in black neighborhoods, and then complain about black people being there and do racist things to them and profile them, let the stores close. Y'all don't deserve to be there. Have some respect.
Asian businesses, why is it bothering you? Let's start there. Heart posture is everything. Even the black people coming out and critiquing it. Why is it bothering you? Why? Is it bothering you that black people don't want to spend their dollars with people that treat them like crap? Tell me. And then I hear some people say, well, the Asians have everything. They have this app. Yeah, we know. So we're going to do what we can and let people do what they can do. Why is that bothering any of you people? Start there. Tell me why is it bothering you, especially black people? That since people are coming out, not the violent, stupid people, but people that choose not to spend their money with these people. First, especially it's a lot of the Republican conservative people. First, y'all was all on Ice Baby. And now y'all against black people with everybody, right? This is what I say. This is ridiculous. And that's why I had to stop speaking out like to black people so much and reprimanding us, because people don't know how to take it into context, because you're reprimanding your own people. People think it's a gateway or a doorway for racist other weird shit to go on, and that other people can stand up and try to dog black people out all day. That's not what I'm here to do. That's not what I'm here to do. And a lot of black people don't mind that shit, but I mind it. I don't like that shit at all. I don't see what's the point. How is that bothering you? Finally, black people are coming together some sort of way. Why is that bothering anybody? Please, somebody get up here and tell me. Why? Why is that bothering? Oh, they could be doing this. There's people do. That's great. Let it start somewhere. It's not hurting nobody but them pockets of them Asian people who want to treat us bad. Don't act like this just started. Like I said, back since the 90s, I've been getting treated like shit in all kind of Asian shops. So what's the problem? This is crazy.
My grandma always used to say, people always think
Post about boycotting Asian businesses. Within that video, I made reference to needing my nails done, and I'm just going to have to bypass getting my nails done because I'm going to stick and stand firm to the boycott and remove all Asian businesses out of my vision. And I think the only Asian business that I really frequent is the nail salon. So that's something that I'm going to have to remove. But at the same time, I like to get my nails done. So I asked for recommendations in the Atlanta area of nail techs that do builder gel. But I'm getting a lot of comments of, girl, you're in Atlanta. There are so many black nail techs that you can, you can do business with. But I don't think y'all realize how challenging it can be at times to make appointments with certain types of service providers. Just seeing this young lady's video right here, I'm going to tag her in this caption, but she made a great point in her video. She made a great point in her video with this huge opportunity where there's a mass exodus of us no longer doing business with Asian businesses. That is going to leave a huge gap in nail service. Us as black women having the option to go get our nails done. The door is wide open for you black nail techs. How are you guys going to seize the moment? And she just gave y'all the blueprint. She just gave y'all the blueprint on how y'all can seize this moment, run with it, and don't even look back. Close the gap. Take your clients back. She basically said, all y'all need to do, why don't y'all band together, all the nail techs in your city, and y'all go.
the way y'all keep coming with excuses as to why these nail shops and other Asian businesses and restaurants and stuff are empty, y'all really don't believe that when black people set their minds to it, that they can actually stick to it and make differences. But then again, yes, y'all do. It's why y'all try so hard to convince us, like white supremacists have always done for so many years, that it doesn't matter when we unify, when clearly it does. But to see y'all writing all these excuses, it's a Monday, oh, it's still too early, or this, or maybe just people are standing on their word, black people, and keeping their money in black businesses. Bravo, black people.
How they can just go over to the white neighborhoods and get money from them. Okay, then go do that. Because if it was so easy for you to be in those neighborhoods, then why weren't you over there to begin with? Strategically placed for beauty supply stores, nail salons, and liquor stores to be placed in the black community because you know that's where all the money's going to come from.
Yes.
On TikTok and said what he said is a prime example of why black people are boycotting to begin with. This lady on TikTok talking about how there was xenophobia that was being pushed towards Asian community when Donald Trump had first got elected and Asians were getting beat up in broad daylight. And she was talking about how when Asians were talking about POC solidarity and black people came to their aid, but now it's shoes on the other foot, they're nowhere to be found. It's our problem and it's our fault. Why open a business in a community that you're that afraid of? In the Chicagoland area. And I'm just curious as to if I am an Asian business owner who despises black people, why would I then open up an Asian business, like a beauty supply, for example, in the middle of Inglewood. What's these? Oh, because that black dollar.
So I'm watching all these Asian people online. They are literally crashing out. I mean, crashing out. And they just proved
The grass is greener on the other side, but you still got to water that shit. And every time I see certain conversations online, I always think about that. I'm seeing some folks say black people shouldn't be boycotting Asian businesses. Y'all gonna see what happened to y'all. And I'm like, what happened to y'all? What happened to us? What happened to y'all? That's the part that always kind of gets me, right? If black people don't matter, if the black dollar ain't valuable, if black people are doing too much, then stop taking our money. It's really that simple. Go on and get all them other dollars. Open your stores exclusively in communities where you feel like people don't complain, don't protest, and they don't speak up. Since we're such a burden, go and see how much it works out for you. The irony is black people have spent generations fighting for equality, not just for black people, but for everybody. And now a lot of people that benefited from the fight that black people did, they want to say, just be quiet and shut up. But if it wasn't for us, they'd be no you. And now some of the people who benefited from black folks opening those doors act like black people don't bring nothing to the table. And that's why I don't get offended anymore. If you truly believe black people have no value, stand on business. Stop taking the black dollar. Stop opening businesses in black neighborhoods. Stop marketing to black consumers. And this let us know when that little experiment works out. Because see, my grandmama also taught me something else. Folks don't appreciate water until the well runs.
So on my point, you cannot survive without us. They cannot survive without black people. Okay? Here's my thing. You guys are getting mad, saying that get mad because we're boycotting. And then what they'll do is they'll try to bring up things that black people have done to Chinese people, right? Especially during COVID. But here's the solution to that. Boycott black businesses. That's it. That's all you have to do. Just boycott black businesses. It's just so simple. As a matter of fact, take it a step further, okay? Move your business out of black neighborhoods and, go over to the white neighborhoods, okay? Do that, okay? Like, don't stay any place where you're not welcomed. Black people don't do that. We don't stay places where we're not welcome. Plain and simple. Hey, if we can't spend our money there, okay, cool. We'll take it somewhere else. It's just that simple. Don't stay in no place where your businesses are not welcome. Go somewhere else. I just find it funny how you're mad for black people boycotting it, but we call each other out when it comes to a lot of fuckery in our community. It's funny, Asians don't call each other out for the stuff that their people do. I've seen the way that these Asians treat Africans in Africa. Treat them like straight up slaves, right? Paying them low wages and not even caring. How many times have Chinese and Asians falsely called the cops on black people? How many times have black people ordered their food from one of those shops and had to wait an hour or whatever to get their order while their white friends got all their orders? How many times have black women gone into their nail shops or a feet shop and they either upcharged them or assaulted them? How many times have black women have walked into those beauty shops, right? And then the Chinese people separate them from their kids like they're some dogs? How many times have Chinese have refused to hire black people in their stores in a black neighborhood? Why must you stay someplace where you're not welcomed? Just go. It's fine. Go to another neighborhood. It's cool. Go to Chinatown. Or you don't want to go to Chinatown because a lot of those Chinese gangs are going to want you to pay money for protection. Is that what it is? Oh, let me guess. Not all the business is in Chinatown, so that's why you're staying in black neighborhoods. Yeah, that's what I thought. Listen, versus y'all crashing out and trying to, feel entitled to our money, just apologize. It's just that simple. I'm not saying it's going to work, but you're only making a situation even worse. That's all I'm saying.